Like they didn't want a 19-year-old kid standing in front of CNN, driving around the president of Iraq or whatever else we were doing. So I was lucky in that sense. I got to go over we did a weird conglomerate with Team 10 and Team 4 from the East Coast. We all deployed together in the same compound. And I think we had 5 and 7, the same thing. So we were just overflowed with people. So we got to work with everybody. It was pretty cool.
So what were you guys doing then if you weren't on the PSD team?
Doing raids.
Raids?
Yep.
How many raids were you doing?
A couple a week.
Couple a week.
Yeah. 4 or 5, like staying busy. But they were all mobility packages. And we'd pull out of that base and there was no armor. There was no armor in the turret gunner. So I'd rock the 50 up front. And it was bad, man. Like you just see the rubble on the side of the road, expecting to hit one, you just wouldn't. And we make it through and you come back and you're like, okay, gotta get some pancakes, here we go, gotta make it back. We'd drive back and nothing would happen. You're like, every day was a breath hold, just waiting to get hit. And you'd hear it, like SIG acts would get reported, all the significant activity, all the IDs that were hit the day before, and it's the same route in and out. You have to drive there to start everything. It's like, Marine convoy here, Army convoy there, 10 people killed here. God, like when is this gonna happen? And because the curfew was so strict that time, you never saw anybody. We didn't do anything during the day. So at night, I didn't see an Iraqi, an actual local for months.
No shit.
No, not until we started doing DAs. We just didn't. It'd be a couple dry holes and you're like, are there people in this country? Like, where are they? The curfew was so stringent right then. You didn't see them. And then all of a sudden you got on a good target set. Now there's a bunch of people out. Now you're like, oh, okay, this is it. It's weird, man. Like Iraq was a weird animal, especially then being so young, just not really knowing.
Yeah.
Like the training, I felt, the training was good, but the mindset wasn't. Like I had no idea mentally how to prepare for that. I just didn't. It was like we're doing land warfare in Arkansas. Like, I don't know what that has to do with driving around Iraq right now. Like, yeah, I'm really good at running a saw on a 60, like, but we're gonna get blown up right now.
Yeah.
Target discrimination. You'd see people on the rooftop, ski masks, carrying dishkas or, PKs, whatever. Like, are they good? Are they bad? Are we gonna shoot these people? Like, don't fire until you're fired upon. And they wouldn't shoot at you. Like, are they good? He's like, sometimes it's neighborhood watch. That's a lot of pressure on a 19-year-old kid to not shoot a dude with a PK. Like, you want me to wait until he shoots me? That's kind of a weird thing to say. But
damn.
No.
Well then, how far, so
we
you're
get
on your first deployment and the biggest loss in SEAL team history happens.
Yeah, man. So we're in the compound. Everybody was there. 4, 10, 5, 7, we're all in there. We've got a centralized jock, and new guys never came to the jock. We just didn't. You stayed out of it. We stayed in our own little bat cave doing new guy stuff. But I remember I was walking back from the gym one night, and the double doors open, and there was a huge TV screens, typical jock, cinematic screens all over the place. And this frantic O stuck his head out and grabbed me. He goes, "Are you at SEAL Team 10?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Go get your OIC right now." And I looked over his shoulder, and I saw what looked to be the side of a mountain and a big smoldering thing sitting on it. And I ran back out there and I grabbed him as fast as I could and told everybody. All the new guys stayed put and all the old guys ran into the jock. And it only took a couple minutes and you could hear it. You could hear grown men wailing. And they knew. Like, I got goosebumps thinking about it. Fuck, man. You didn't know. So I was supposed to be an Echo platoon. I was. And my LPO of golf platoon pulled me out because he knew my dad. So I was supposed to be in Afghanistan, and now I'm in Iraq. But all of our best friends that volunteered all went to Echo platoon. And Echo platoon is on deployment in Afghanistan. So I think all of our best friends are dead. We think everybody's on the same bird and they're all dead right now. And we hear nothing for like 2 weeks.
You didn't hear anything for 2 fucking weeks?
Nothing. Everything converged in Afghanistan and they put us on River City and we heard nothing. I saw pictures of dead guys in the gym when it came out in Navy Times.
Damn.
We didn't know anything. We didn't have email accounts back then. Like it wasn't like you were on some secure access. Like you didn't get anything. They shut down the phones, and when the CMC finally came in, he briefed on the entire thing, and they broad brushed the actual ground element. I didn't find out about Marcus Luttrell and all of those people for months later. I'd never heard the story. He was so overtaken by the helo going down that, Marcus who? Like, I had no idea. Never even heard that story. He came in, and I remember asking him, everybody walked away, and I grabbed him. I was like, are any new guys dead? He said, nope. And it was a sigh of relief, selfishly, because the new guys are who I knew. And then I thought, oh, fuck. All of that experience is gone right now. He didn't have a total. He just said no new guys, but you knew it was an entire bird full. Like, you knew that. It's like now the names started to come out. And I remember they set us all down. We were sitting down outside of a bunch of trailers, big gravel, big fire pit, and we put up the Proximo, like typical team guy shit. And they're playing the memorial service they shot at Little Creek. They're playing it for everybody. And, you see Seth Lucas come into frame, they pin his old man's award on him, and I'm fucking bawling my eyes out, and it keeps going through and through. And it gets to a point, Patsy gets up and speaks on Danny's behalf. And I remember I said it, what the fuck is an SDV2 guy doing there? And then SDV1, I'm like, what the fuck is that? No one knew. No one said anything, at least not at that time. It didn't make any sense to us. Are they just augments? Or they're just assisting echo. We had no idea it was a QRF. At least I didn't, for a long time. And then it started to come out about the lone survivor and everything else, and we started to piece the story back together. But until I was back at stateside, mid-second deployment, or mid-second workup, 2006, I finally heard the story from someone who was there. I had no idea. They, that helo was the only thing that mattered. Like, that was our entire world.
Did that, because we were right around the same age that time when I was in too, and did that hit you? Like, did the magnitude of what happened actually hit you being that young?
Nope.
And you didn't know anybody? You didn't know those guys. I didn't know them either.
No.
It didn't hit me.
No, the old guys I didn't know. You knew some of them. Got really tight with their wives afterwards, all the kids, obviously. But no, like, they were, you were platoon chief, Echo Platoon. I don't know you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not in Echo Platoon. Known from a reputation, stuff like that. But at that time, there's no way you could understand the magnitude of what that did to the community.
Yeah.
You talk about a dose of reality. That's reality. Like, that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, these people are actively trying to kill you. It's like to me, it wasn't real yet. It was like a cowardice thing. Like, oh yeah, they playing IEDs, like this and that. But team guys weren't getting shot. Like, they weren't dying. Like, had a couple.
Yeah.
Random ones, but not like that. Not like that.
Yeah.
It's like SEALs don't die like that. Like, you can't just take out that many. It's not a thing. So yeah, heavy dose of reality on the way back, but yeah, the magnitude wasn't probably until extortion, actually.
No shit.
Yeah.
That long.
Yeah.
It didn't hit me until we relieved those guys over there, and it didn't really sink in until we started seeing some of the intel reports, and I remember I was with a good friend of mine sitting next to him, and they were showing deets on there, and he just started fucking crying, and they were stripping his clothes off, and he was like, I remember when he got that fucking tattoo on his rib cage, and I was like, oh shit, this is fucking the real deal. But yeah.
Yeah, man, it's a real deal. Like, there's some evil people on this earth, really committed to the cause.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's really hard to train for that scenario, though. It's like how good everybody was on that helo. Like, they were all bad motherfuckers, dude. They were awesome. And it didn't matter. It's like, God, if you just would have let him sit on the ground and then ambushed him, like, some coward's ass shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, war's not fair. I think that was the lesson learned out of that. Doesn't matter how good you are. If you don't get the chance to fight, the chance to show how good you are, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take another quick break. When we come back, we'll get into your second deployment.
Cool.